Yo, what's up, man? What's up with y'all, man? And today we're gonna actually talk about what do I really do, right? And the insight of how real estate consulting actually works, y'all. A lot of people want to know, how do they get into this real estate industry? How do they get into the real estate business? So I'm gonna kind of give y'all an insight on the things that I do and what I have created and how I have built my business to become what it is today. First things first is kind of knowing what you want, knowing how you want to grasp the investor and grasp the people to believe in you and trust in you to be involved even as their real estate consultant, right? Because first it starts with relationships and trust, and those are two different things, right? So when I mean relationships, you probably want to get out, actually start networking with people, go to your local networking events, to your RIAs, or whatever they may have in that area that's going to help you kind of build relationships with not only investors, sellers, and buyers, but those people that you kind of want to be involved in the whole process of kind of building your business on taking everything over to the next level, right? So when I speak about trust, say you might have a client and you want your client to understand and trust everything that you say and do, right? However that you move, however that you feel like is best for their situation. And you might have a client who says, you know what, I need this property sold. So you can't represent these people like, man, you're their agent, right? You have to kind of more work the situation out like a wholesale deal in a sense. And a lot of people don't know how wholesale exactly works. So I'm gonna kind of give you a small rundown on how wholesale exactly works. So it's basically two contracts that you put in place for your seller and your buyer, and you get a term, and they give you a certain percentage of time that you have to get these certain amount of time that you have to get these properties actually moved, right? So what I mean by when I say trust in the beginning is you want that person to understand exactly what you're doing with your property. And that's why I created the whole real estate consultant concept, because I felt like me doing wholesale, I couldn't really explain to them exactly what I was doing. I couldn't really disclose to them everything that we had going on. Meaning, I work with investors, right? And I have investors that's always looking forward to investing their money into single family homes, multi-family homes, and new construction. So my job is to make sure these guys always have what they need. And I kind of already know what my investors are looking for. I know what type of homes they're looking for. I know what they want to build when we talk about new construction. And to me, those things are very, very, very important. So sometimes we might go out and we find distressed properties or old properties that's just sitting there, people not really using no more, or people don't really have the money to dump into these properties. So we have investors that's kind of like, man, listen, I see a property that I really, really want. Do you guys think that maybe y'all have it under contract, or can get it under contract, can reach out to the owners of these properties and see how we can get these things moving? And that's my job to actually do that. It's two segments to doing this thing, and you have your seller segment and you have your buyer segment. And the wholesaler job is to kind of put both of those things together, right? But me being a real estate consultant, my job is similar, but it's not, because I'm not really telling people that I'm invested into their property, which is nothing is wrong with that, but that's not what we're doing, right? We kind of disclose a little bit more of what we're doing and how we're doing it, and we don't do exclusive agreements either. We make sure that everything is still open and comfortable for the seller, just in case they might find someone who's actually interested in their properties as well. But our job is to kind of secure ourselves in what we're doing, right? And kind of help build our brand and our business and what we're doing. And we don't really make a whole bunch of promises to people saying that, yeah, man, we can move these properties and knowing that we can't, right? You know, and we kind of stay involved with the seller as well as the investor too. So really it takes a team to get this done. This is not a one man's job, or well, one person can actually do all of these different things. You want to put a team together so where y'all can kind of do acquisitions and dispositions together, and teach people and teach a team how that actually works too, because you know this isn't an easy thing. Now, the question people always ask: does it make money? Yeah, it does make money, and it makes good money, and you determine how the money is made, right? Meaning, you might make a deal with your investor and say, "We look, this is our fee, this is what we charge, this is what it's going to cost you," right? Or you might say, "Well, listen, this is how we're going to do. We're going to charge you a percentage on whatever it is that you need done, and we're going to actually get that done off of whatever the percentage is," right? So another way of actually doing real estate consulting. Now, I don't just do real estate consulting, right? I do a little bit more inside of real estate consulting, meaning like I get into the construction side of things where we actually build the property, and I bring the GC on the property. If I see something that I really like as a deal that looks really good, I become a part of the investment group as well to kind of fill out things and see where we can kind of wiggle our company in as well. It's more like a project manager, right? Where you're managing the projects, you're making sure everything goes well, you're making sure all of the budgets are in place, you're making sure all of the materials are in place, you know, and which is another job inside of itself, what actually takes a big team to get that kind of rolling too. And when we're talking about project management, you know, if you're not a GC, you want to bring a GC on your team that can actually work the job, that you can trust enough to do the job and keep you within budget, right? Because that's the most important part, is staying within the budget range, and you having somebody that you can trust that's not just all about the money, but understand that we have a client, we have to fulfill their needs and their wants, and so we have to make sure this thing is perfect. And to me, like, that's the biggest aspect of what I do. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight about me, a little bit of what I do. But I want y'all to stay tuned, and on the next couple episodes, we should be having some guests, people to come in and kind of talk to you guys on how to build in a business, how to build into real estate, how to build into consulting. Exciting news, man. I do have a book that's coming out soon for y'all. David E's Investment Guide, Real Estate Unveiled. It's going to give y'all strategies. It's going to teach you how to negotiate. It's going to show you how everything that you need to do and build in the real estate and take your business to the next level, y'all. So make sure you go copy that. Make sure you go buy that book. Make sure you be ready for that book to come out. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that y'all learn a lot from us. I hope that y'all stay tuned and let's grow together. It's up here. David E, aka David El Patron, and I have some exciting news. I will be releasing my investment guide titled Real Estate Riches Unveiled. You'll find valuable insights,